Alright then, we are live. Good evening, YouTube and Twitch. This is Harmony Mutes with the special late night Final Fantasy XIV stream. Bad news, fan says probably not going to be able to join us tonight because their role-playing group is running late. Just as well, I'll go ahead and work on my 52 White Mage stuff while I wait. Or in place of if you can't show up at all, man. Perfectly understandable, you know, previous obligations and all. Well, here we go. Asylum, which is an interesting. You've come at a good time. I believe I have found a clue to in my grandfather's records. There is a passage which tells of the time when the taint reached a forest via a subterranean water vein. Master Atoa traced it back to its source at Abalathia's spine, where he purged the corruption. Lest you wonder, 'tis the mention of the water vein that interests me. Allow me to explain. Though the danger to the 12-foot has become so dire as to elicit emphatic warnings from the Great One, none of the Pajals or hearers were aware of it. If we were to consider the Great One's warning that the taint shall flood the forest, I am inclined to believe that the befouled aether is being conveyed by a water vase. Years have passed since Master Atoa purged the taint. A new source of corruption may well have manifested in the intervening time. First, I would suggest we take our investigation to the central highlands of Kurthus, which form the southern edge of Abalathia's spine. Pray meet me at Camp Dragonhead. Do remember that the last spell we were taught by Rhea Osena, that being Benediction, we were told point blank that was the most powerful White Mage spell to ever exist. Yeah, we have new stuff we're learning. So either she was lying or she didn't know any better. I'm not sure which makes me more uncomfortable. Still not liking the way the robe cuts through the... Let's see if it does the same on a regular chocobo. Yeah, but not as visible. There, we simply don't see it. And I was subconsciously humming the Terra's theme within moments of it playing. Everything is frozen over. I had read about the snow-swept mountains of Kurthus, but no amount of reading can substitute for seeing. I have a confession to make. This is my very first time setting foot outside the Twelveswood, and the experience is proving to be at once fascinating and frightening, but I digress. One moment, everybody. Sorry about that, everybody. That was my fiance. Y'all are very important to me, but she's more important. Okay, let's get back here to it. While I awaited for your arrival, I spoke with some of the knights about the water veins. They say that one passes beneath the area just south of here. That happens to be thick with fiends, and these fiends often happen to have grown unnaturally aggressive of late. I would wager the taint is to blame for this rampage. A short while ago, a band of knights departed the area in question, or forded the area in question on a mission to call the unruly creatures. Shall we go and join them? Yeah, very sorry about that, people. It's just, when I get time with my fiance, I treasure it. She's a... oh, lovely. It's one of these. My suspicions were correct. The taint has driven the fiends into a frenzy. Let us save the knights and see the cleansing. Whatever you say, lady, just please stop saying the word taint. Curses! Fiends are being drawn to the taint! Lady, please quit saying taint! For the love of God, this is a family show! How come these castings only come up when I'm standing still? Problem is, my go-to heals for groups, I can't use on them. Because they're not part of my actual character group, they don't count for Medica. Medica is specifically party members. Which really kind of sucks. Why are they praying to, or like bowing and scraping to me? The energy, or this energy, soothing and pure, 'tis precisely as my grandfather wrote. And your soul crystal, I believe it has taken on a new radiance. In all likelihood, the spirit of Master Atoa has bestowed upon you a greater power. I wonder, could it be the purifying serves to empower the white mage? If this is true, then the Podul's refusal to leave the forest is even more incomprehensible. How long will they allow their laws to dictate their actions to the detriment of reason? At any rate, there is no more to do here. Let us return to Camp Dragonhead. Let us review what we've learned. As we had suspected, the taint is being borne along subterranean water veins. According to my grandfather's records, the headwater of the vein we just visited is situated further to the west. We must pass through Ishgard proper to get there. Fortunately, travel restrictions have been eased since the Holy See was restored to the Alliance. Be that as it may, we will be traveling into the unknown. Master Atoa's journeys did not take him there, and there is no telling what awaits us. We must tread warily and be no less than fully prepared. Had the Seed Seers been willing to come, with your powers combined you could summon Captain Planet. No, really. With your powers combined, we would have been able to go boldly forward, but there is no point in dwelling upon that now. I shall survey the lay of the land in order to ascertain our next destination. Meanwhile, I suggest you take the time to accustom yourself to your newfound power. I shall be here when you are ready to resume your mission. 90-second cure over time of basically a zone. By purifying the taint, you have honed your powers as a white mage. And apparently I can do the Kaioken now. The healing gauge displays the current number of lilies a white mage has accumulated. Lilies are accumulated when casting Cure and Cure 2 on a wounded party member engaged in combat. Lilies reduce casting times for certain actions by a percentage corresponding to the number stacked to the healing gauge. Lilies can also be consumed when using the action Divine Medicine. Let's test this, shall we? Oh! That'll be useful. And what's it cool? Duration 24 seconds. No kidding. That'll be another good oh shit button I can pull in combat. The girl with the dragon tissue. Okay, ready for mission to I am terribly sorry for the wait. It has taken a while, but I believe we are now armed with sufficient knowledge of our destination. Let us continue on to the Western Highlands. First, I suggest we take a brief stop in Falcon's Nest. If there has been an anomaly in the area, the locals may be able to tell us something. Falcon's Nest, they say. Been a while since I've actually been to Ishgard content. We'll speak with Shiva here. Sorry, we have to put you back now, buddy, because we're finally to where we can fly. That's good. And that's music for that Chocobo from Final Fantasy IV. That's glorious. So this is Falcon's Nest. To think that the architectural styles can differ so even within the same nation. Going to new places must have been a veritable feast for the senses. Such wonders grandfather must have beheld in his journeys with Master Atoa. But such musings can wait. We have a task to do. Let us begin by speaking with the people here. When you are finished, pray and come and meet me at the hamlet's northern entrance. Corsine. I am unfamiliar with this taint which you speak. We do consider dragons unclean, however. Speaking of the beasts lately, there have been reports of a strange woman skulking about the remains. We are on the lookout for her lest she prove to be a heretic. The taint? Never heard of it. We have a strange visitor, however, a foreign woman with the stench of death about her. Suspicious as she was, I decided to steal a peek in her belongings and, forgive me, but the mere recollection is like to bring up my lunch. Anyway, after that, some of us confronted her and demanded to know her purpose, and she refused to say a word. No, she looked straight through us with empty eyes and left the hamlet. As I recall, she was headed to the north and west. Wherever it is she is gone, we are well rid of her. How much you want to bet they think it's, or they think they're talking about a Shiva? The rumors of the strange woman are on everyone's lips. This is likely but a coincidence, but it appears we are headed in the same direction as her. There are water sources in the northwestern corner of the region, frozen lakes to be precise, and I would take our investigation there. I mislike the sound of this woman, and I'd sooner not cross paths with her, but we have a mission to fulfill. Let us keep moving. Okay, silver only got me 24 thou. You're wanting to go all the way up there. Okay. Remember when all this stuff was threatening to me? Well, it still is. This song, however, is terribly cute. Good gods! The stench is overpowering, even in this frigid clime. Forgive me for interrupting, but what are you doing? Searching. Humph. Rather more damage than I would have liked, but it will serve. After all, the experiment proceeds apace. Experiment? What in the heavens are you doing? Why must I justify myself to you? Well, I presume you have no obligation to do so. It's just not every day that I see someone, rummaging through a dragon's corpse. So I frighten you, then. You must find me repulsive like the rest of them. No, you misunderstand. I do not mean to give offense. Whatever you do is your business, to be sure, but it isn't safe to be alone out here. What would you suggest, then? That I find a stout protector like your friend? As if anyone would be willing to help me. This aura you emanate. They sent you to hound me, haven't they? To remind that witch Alaka that she has no place in this world. Alaka? I am warning you. Leave me alone. Well, that was certainly strange. I know not what compelled me to speak to that woman, Alaka, I believe she called herself. But I must confess to being morbidly curious about her experiment. But I mustn't let myself be distracted. We have work to do. Unless I'm mistaken, the taint is manifested in this area. Let us split up and search for it. Will you please quit saying taint? For piety's sake, lady. Okay, so because we used the 3 bars, it was only a 70-second rather than a 90-second. Okay. Find the Taint and purify it. And now report to Ashiva. You found the taint and purified it. Well done. Though I cannot help but wonder, is it truly a coincidence that the taint chanced to have manifested where we met Alaka? Being frozen of the bone isn't conducive to conversation. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and warm ourselves before we discuss these matters in earnest. I don't know this Ernest fella, and I don't know why we're having to do things to his benefit. I'm gonna go get an unlock while I'm here. Get some easy XP. Let's go do just that. We are changing the music though. That's getting very annoying very quickly. We earned the right to use Midgard Zormer as a mount. By gum, we're going to use it. Never gonna say no to free and easy XP. The Asalon. Okay. Something about that Alaka makes me feel like she's not the real villain. Or perhaps there was something going on between the Ra and the ancient Pajal that, well, yeah. I haven't done my Red Mage quest, so I don't really know that history. Man, this place brings back some memories. I really want to get back to doing my 60 stuff. I really do. Well, we'll get to it eventually, or we'll get back to it. It just... I don't know if I'm going to be doing it as a white mage or a samurai, though. I still don't know that I feel comfortable enough to do 24-man work as a white mage. Let's be honest. You know, while I'm enjoying white mage and I'm loving having this queue, I'm not loving not being a samurai. And it's basically what I intended this character to be. That or a red mage. Is there a big hole in the top? It looks like. Okay. With your most recent effort, I sense that your powers continue to grow. Suffice to say, this is a boon to our cause. The mission proceeds smoothly thus far. If we continue following the water vein, it should lead us to the source of the... Oh, Lord. As for the stranger Alaka, I have never felt so unsettled in someone's presence. The thought that she might be connected to the taint also bothers me. But until we know for certain, it avails us not to dwell on it. For now, I shall resume my investigation of water veins to try to deduce the other locations where the taint might appear. Leave your investigative aspect of the mission to me, and pray continue honing your powers of purification. After all, no one else can purge a taint but you. Ooh, that looks useful. Now we've done with that, I'm fresh out of stuff to do for myself. Huh. Well, let's check the queues. See what ones I haven't gotten done for now. I could do the... Let's do a leveling queue just to see what we get. It's probably going to be Samal or Ravana, knowing my luck. Come on, Tank, hit the cotton candy button, man. And it's Stone Vigil hard mode, it looks like. No, it's regular Stone Vigil. Go ye forth and make friends, Mr. Tank. Read on. Okay, Stone Vigil is going to be easy. I remember I was afraid of healing Stone Vigil before. I don't remember. I don't even remember what I was afraid of. This isn't that hard. Taking care of 4 people is easy. We got ya, though. Wolder took a hit. We got him. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Well, we got you. We keeping you on your feet there, Lud, or Vaughn. I think that Lixa Wig is a bot or somebody doing the gold farming. Okay. You good? We good. Lead on. Okay, so I can't do my usual Medica 2 on you, but then again, you only have, I'm only level 40, not, or equivalent level 40, not level 50. Okay, shit. I forgot to heal you. I got you. Padded linen trousers that do nothing for me. Okay, we're still doing just fine. Go in there and bite their faces off. Got you. Okay. We're killing stuff a bit slow, but we are killing it. Sorry, just kind of blinking for a bit. Problem means I'm gonna need to take a nap after this run. Of course, I did put a big full belly of food in or right before I got on. We'll hear here. Okay. Okay. We got you, and we're almost to the second boss. Oh, you made friends. Yay. Okay, we got it. Good. There's the second boss. Yeah. I'm having problems focusing. I ate too much. I've got the bit of a food daze going from overeating. So most likely once this fight is done, I'm probably going to be taking a nap. Nothing I need. Okay. Make friends. Mission succeeded. And you are gotten. Okay. Okay. I've been awful quiet tonight. Okay, let me get you done. And keep you alive through this. Okay. Okay. Let's get to this and you killed. And we got you. Okay, and that's gonna be about only an hour run. Hate to do that, guys, but I'm half awake here. This is Rixus's first time having done it. Okay. Well, you're just a matter of time with this one, Mr. Isnbend, or is the bend. And we got you. I'll give you to the tank. John Beus, I don't need. And a double comm. Always good to have multiple comms. Well, anyway, at this point, like I said, I am half awake. I am not feeling it right now. I am sorry. So I'm going to call it for now and get some rest. Thank you all for watching. Like, follow, and subscribe if you enjoyed the show. It's been Harmony Muse. Thank you, and have a good one.